Damn it, Illumination, you were so close. Like, you were so close to having another great film on your hands. And then you, the final freaking act, you just pussed out. What the hell? Seriously. You were so close to having such a great movie, and you pussed out. That's frustrating. But let me discuss it all in depth, shall we? What's up? What's happening? What's going on? Welcome back to Animation Station, what's for anything and everything animation. Welcome to my final new movie review of 2023. Yes, I'm not seeing Aquaman 2 because I don't want to torture myself. I have not been able to see Godzilla -1 because I'm not going to be able to see it, well, probably until early 2024 at the latest, or I might just have to skip it altogether, in which case I'm sorry. But this is the last one. After this, I start putting together the best, worst, most surprising, and most disappointing lists. So let's end it off with this one final review for 2023, Illumination's Migration. This is a movie that at first I expected nothing out of. I just expected another generic, safe, cliche, predictable kids movie. That's pretty much all Illumination has been giving us for the past, 5, 8 years now? I mean, they're not all that, no. I mean, the first two Despicable Me movies I love. The third one's okay. But then Minions was generic. Secret Life of Pets sucks. Sing was boring as hell. So, yeah, they have not had a very good track record lately, but thanks to the Super Mario movie, which was legitimately great, and I did a full review on, you guys can go check that out. I had hope that this could be yet another great big win for Illumination Animation. And it tricked me into thinking it was until it decided at the finish line to just freaking nosedive off a cliff. This is a very, very good movie, but man, it could have been something great. It was so close. Like, so close to the point of frustrating by the time you finish it. What do I mean by that? Let me explain to you in my written review. Enjoy. It was so close to greatness. Here we are, my final new movie review of 2023, and this is definitely one of the most disappointing ones out of all of them. The voice acting is great, the characters are delightful, the animation's wonderful, the writing is surprisingly good and surprisingly pretty adult in a few places. The humor is mostly pretty good, even though there are a few lines that are going to make you roll your eyes or become just straight hit and miss. The story is excellent. The pacing is great. It's almost just as fast, if not even faster, than the Mario movie. And it brought back that darker, adult, mature edge that, aside from Puss in Boots 2, we've been severely missing in most of these big-name family movies for years now. I was ready to put this right up there with the Mario movie and the first Despicable Me as one of the greatest movies in Illumination's entire catalog. But then the final 30 minutes happened and took all the wind out of its sails. The writing suddenly took a nosedive. It grinded the excellent pacing to a screeching freaking halt. It crowbars in a lot of third act movie cliches, like, a lot. Like, just when you think that everything's wrapped up and ready to go, you have another 30 minutes left. And that entire 30 minutes damn near ruins the whole movie. I'm not joking. It is that bad. And it has no business being in the movie whatsoever and is completely, entirely, utterly freaking pointless. The final 30 minutes of this movie are so bad that it completely devolved this surprisingly mature and well-done family movie into just another cliche and Illumination movie. It was so close to being one of their best films, dare I say up there with Mario, if not even better. But then they got cold feet, pussed out, and just reverted into the same overdone mediocrity that have made their films so forgettable in the first place because they didn't have the balls to go all the way with what they had. That right there explains my whole problem with this movie. It was mostly pretty mature through most of it, with some pretty dark adult jokes that I actually really did appreciate. But then, at the final finish line, they pussed out and just reverted back to the same throwaway, forgettable, cliche, kids crap that we have been so sick and tired of sitting through for years. Like, damn it, Illumination. You were so close to having another great film on your hands, but you had to just puss out. You were afraid of being too adult and mature. Damn it, so frustrating, man. So frustrating. Even with that said, though, I can definitely say that this is still a really good movie to close out this surprisingly excellent year of film. While that final act is still pretty damn bad and beyond pointless and could have been cut out of the movie entirely, the other 40 minutes are still much better than the trailer made it look like at first glance. But man, is it disappointing that it completely nosedives when it's right at the finish line. Definitely one of the better Illumination movies, but still pretty disappointing. And I'm not sure if I can watch it again. Yeah, it's a positive movie review, but that one big negative keeps it from being great. And that's the most frustrating part of all. Through almost all of this movie, I was smiling, I was laughing, I was having a great time, I loved the characters, I loved the writing, the animation was beautiful. But then on the final 30 minutes, it almost completely ruined the movie for me. Just damn it, Illumination, you were so close. And as for the short film Moon, meh. That's all I have to say about it, it's meh. Final verdict for Migration is a high, well-deserved, but very frustrating and extremely disappointing 7 out of 10. It is a very good movie that families are going to enjoy, but unfortunately no one's going to see it and it's probably going to bomb because this year has just been miserable in terms of the actual movies people decide to go and watch. But it's still a really good movie. I think you guys are going to have a great time with it. Just skip over the last half hour. Because the last half hour is so bad it may or may not ruin the entire movie for you. Just is what it is, I guess. And with that, that concludes my movie reviews for 2023. My new movie reviews of 2023. From here on out, it's a bunch of stuff that came out years ago. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time when we get back into the holiday spirit in probably the most sick and twisted way we possibly can. Because why the hell not? I'll see you guys next time for Batman Returns.